Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we're back with one of my favorite decks, partially because I built it, and it is called Highlander Taunt Warrior, or how I like to call it, EDH Warrior. So yeah, this is basically just a taunt deck, like a taunt warrior deck, so, you know, with the Fire Plume's Heart Quest, and Armadillo. So basically it's just built around those two cards. The new expansion actually did get some fairly cool cards. I've tried some of them. There's still some I want to try, like this. I think this card could be really, really good, especially in how this deck is built. But right now I'm trying Bulk Up. This card feels really powerful, actually. There's so many minions where if you just hit this on it, it's like really good, right? I'm thinking Tar Creeper against aggro could be good, right? A 2/6 on your turn or a 4/6 on their turn. It trades into basically everything in Secret Mage, things like that. On this, it's like one of the weaker ones. This, it's still fairly good. Again, it's a 3/6. It trades into a lot of things, and it comes with the weapon. This, it's a 3/8, which is huge. Also, you gain 3 armor every time it deals damage to something. So against like an aggro druid where they trade like 3 things into it, or an aggro shaman where they trade 3 things into it, you know, it's 9 armor off your 5-drop. That's really good. And on top of that, it killed 3 things. Scrapyard gives you an extra armor. Ziliax gives you an extra health. So basically, it combos well, right, with Armadillo that makes them bigger as well. Into the Fray makes them bigger as well. Bolster makes them bigger as well. And then in most matchups, I mean, you kind of try to end it out either with Fire Plume's Heart or N'Zoth. It's a very unique deck. I don't think I've seen anybody play this type of deck. Also, the reason it's Highlander is just because I feel like you need Reno in this deck to be able to survive. It's kind of how Luna's Pocket Galaxy is Highlander, because sometimes you're just going to need to have that high roll where you have Reno to win the game. Also, Zephyrus is, even though I hate the card, it's very, very powerful. So yeah, this is not the list you guys are going to see in the games, because I did end up changing it back to one similar to my older list, because the other one I played was not performing as well as I hope. But I'm going to go back to that other list. I think there are a couple cards I can make a modification to. If you guys have any suggestions how to change the deck, you know, comment them down below. I'm always looking to improve this deck, because it's basically, again, I think I created it, and I find it's a lot of fun. So yeah. Anyways, this is a stream highlight. This is a longer intro than I normally do, just as I want to give a little bit more of an explanation of this deck, again, because you guys have probably not seen it anywhere besides this channel. So, yeah, anyways, let's hop right into the games. Leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch if you want to know whenever I go live, follow me on Twitter as well for that, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a like on this video, that type of bullshit. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I almost went and bought a booster box of packs to open in for Magic. That would have been fun. Which new Alex? The one that he did deals 8 or heals 8 or whatever? I think that this is the best Alex. Ah. I don't know if it's just my deck tracker that's not updated, but I have a pack edition. I do. I won't even deny it. I just straight up do. I'm looking for anti-aggro tools. Oh, the new axe. I am dumb. Not bad. I'm actually, I'm terrible at reading, no cap. Yeah, it seems okay to me. I don't know how I like it. Yeah. I'm awful at reading. It sucks, but it's 100% true. It's like a 100% fact. If you ask anybody that knows me in person, they'll just look at you and be like, this motherfucker is dumb. I'm just gonna take the crab. I think that's slightly better because of how much removal this deck plays. With Rancor now and the Axe, Kargith, and also develops a really sick, well, not a really sick, but a decent board to be able to contest whatever he's doing. I think it's really, really good. Sadly, none of these guys have taunt, so I can't just like bolster to have like a giant board, but here's hit. Let's hit this first. I care more about this dying, I think. Ooh, that's actually a really good draw. So that is Avenge. That's what I thought it was. He does get a really clean trade here, but then I get a really clean trade here. And I can slam a 4/5 taunt. And if he doesn't take that trade, I mostly just bolster, and he doesn't get a trade there anymore. In this game, bulk up would actually be insane on the Drake. Let's tip the scales. I need to find Brawl. Brawl would be a really sick card. Because if he has a cheap tip to scales, I think I just lose if he has it on curve. In general. Oh. High rolled. Another spell. I don't think that deck plays any spells besides Prismatic Lens and Tip. So, he's guaranteed to have a cheap tip right now. Oh, is this big? No, okay, it's just Murloc. That's really bad for me, actually. Fuck. Is that bad? How problematic is that? Arguably not even that much. Okay. Into the Fray would be an insane top deck here, actually. Into Fray, into Scrapyard. Yeah, there's the tip. I mean, I take 12 here, which fucking blows, and he wipes my board. So except for Brawl, I think I just lose, right? Because all these things have 3 health besides this, so Rancor's not even good. And because of that, Bladestorm is not good either, because this has 2 health. It's not great. Not gonna lie. Not great. This removes the most amount of damage. Yeah. It sucks that he has 2 of them. It really, really does. Yeah. Because, I mean... I'm super dead to that. Actually... I'm still dead here, right? 10... Or 8... Yeah, 18. Well... That was not a good showing of how good this deck is. Yeah, we would have needed exactly Brawl, I think. Oh well. I hate losing the first one. It just kind of sets a precedent for the rest of the stream, and now I'm gonna be tilted. Nah, I won't be that tilted. But it's still not pleasant. That's actually really good for me. It's fairly good. Would you ever have... Sorry, I don't understand your question. What 2-mana spell? I mean, I like Yogg. I'd put Yogg into most things. If this deck had more spells, there would possibly be a Yogg in this deck. But... I think my fuck up there was possibly... Was it? There's no... Oh, Hellfire. Yeah, possibly my fuck up there was actually my... Was it that? No. He had more health, right? Oh, I actually don't know where my fuck up was. Oh, it's Spell Mage. I always love seeing Spell Mage. Uh... I don't think so, because I don't think there's any 2-mana cards there that would wipe. Off the top of my head, there are none. If I would have had a 5-mana spell, I think I would have prayed for the Oh My Yogg. But even then, it seemed like he was actually playing that secret in his deck, as far as I... Oh no, was that Gotenov? No, it's Gotenov, the other guy. Yeah, so the Zephyrus thing... The Zephyrus thing could have definitely been a misplay. I'm fully aware of that. But I think... No, that's fine. But I think the misplay was actually that Zephyrus turn. It was really, like, kind of hoping he didn't have Tip My Scale or didn't have Prismatic Lens. Or I would have drawn Brawl by then. But I don't think you should ever play that slowly. I think playing that super slow is, like, absolutely wrong. In my opinion. So I think it would have been actually better to save the Zephyrus. Like, if I'm thinking back on it, would I do that same play there again? With my hand, I might have, actually. Because I had to have something on the board to deal with a War Leader if you had one on 3. But even then, would have Zephyrus to eat the War Leader been better? I'd have tanked, what, 7? Possibly it was actually better just to wait to see if I can eat a War Leader. That could be true. Yeah, I just kind of fucked that game up, no cap. I should have punched with my face. Whoops. That's kind of a misplay. He's running Highlander Mage. Possibly Luna's Pocket Galaxy, which I fuck with. I fuck with the fact that he'd be playing a deck like that. 100%. You don't see too many people playing that deck. So, the more people that do, the better the meta is. You just ran that out without drawing a card and you weren't gonna burn a card? Okay. Important to note, if I'm not mistaken, the Death Rattle or the Reborn doesn't trigger this again, which kind of sucks, because you actually have to play them. Feels bad. Oh! I was always thinking about putting that card into my list, but I think it's bad most of the time. I think I'd rather play Turtle. Yeah, I think the new Kazakus is bad everywhere, no cap. I just think overall the new Kazakus is, it's not a card I would play in, like, any deck. I hold the Proactive card here, 100%. I'm coming up on an Alex turn, which is nice. Best draw in my deck would be Ringmaster, or... yeah, Ringmaster. Or maybe even Bulk Up. Does Bulk Up get hit Ziliax here, and then 2 Ziliaxes that are 4/5s, or 4/3s, are pretty solid. Like another 8-mana spell? You'd have to draw the new Kazakus second. Yeah. I said is a scenario where I guess he could be good in. Ooh, Rancor. This is like insane against aggro, but against control, I think it's awful. I don't think there's any control matchups where you get where it does much of anything, sadly. Oh, it's all good. I understand having hard days at uni. I understand that very much. Uh, this forces an answer. It sucks I kind of low rolled on the second one, but hey. Uh, hmm. Maybe slamming Alex here was wrong? I'm trying to think for Dead Man's Hand's sake, what would have been better. What do I want to shuffle with Dead Man's Hand? Dillo most likely, Kargith Prime, Lich King, N'Zoth? N'Zoth does give you a board of some sort. Okay. That's really good for him. I guess Zephyrus is like an insane card to shuffle as well, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what the things that New Kazakis makes. I just don't think that card is that great overall. I think the closest thing to a tempo deck in Wild would be Cube, which is not really on tier lists. Because overall, it's not great. Oh, it's actually really good for him. It's very efficient removal. I was thinking of putting this into this deck, but I don't think it fits that well. Oh, that's really good. It's really good for him, actually. So I need to play both of these here. Which is kind of rough, but hey. I don't like Siamat in that list. I don't like the fact he's going for an elemental base. Beautiful. Best case scenario? Because he has a hard time dealing with this, so that's kind of best case scenario for me. Ooh, that's actually a really good card. Next turn I can slam the Circus Amalgam, which is really good, because it allows me to change my hero power and start dealing 8 damage to him a turn, or using it as a removal, so... He had a super early Pocket Galaxy, and he's somehow losing. Otherwise, okay. This I can need to remember not to play. Oh, I should have attacked with my weapon last turn. I fucked up. I would not have wasted a charge of the weapon. That's on me. Last turn would have actually been better to play the Circus Amalgam. Possibly. Just so I can save that guy. No, I needed to have a top mean to play here. That's fine, though. My hero power is just going to be good enough, hopefully, to carry me through this game. It's fine. I believe the play here is... I believe this is the right play. Again, my hero power should just be good enough to win me the game. So I just kind of sit behind that and then wait for him to eventually keel over and die. It's very good for me. Very, very good for me. That's also really good for me. He's now 2 hero powers away from dead. And he only has 3 cards discounted? He should have saved that Stargazer Luna. He probably thinks though that I'm holding like big game enders, which I'm not. I'm fine with that. It's simple. I just high roll this hero power to kill the arena. Or I go face. I guess face works too. Uh, so this is a weird game where I guess like my dead man's hand has to be Zephyrus, Lich King, N'Zoth. I guess. He kind of threw away Brand there. I don't think I would have used Brand to get 2 more Renos. Especially not if you're in the process of decking yourself. I was worried because I was ahead. And I was drawing another card here. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Ready for no counterspell? You better hope that whatever he has is good enough to kill me, because drawing that many cards this close to the end of the game, that's a play I haven't seen before, honestly. Yeah. That's really bad for him. Oh, he just flooded the board here. Interesting. Very interesting play on his part. A really weird force on his part. It was actually not great. The fact he had an Alex here. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Zephyros on 3 could theoretically pull out a 1 mana flare. I guess I should have fired that first, because if I would have hit this or this, I would have been happy I could have killed the other one. But here, I'm fine with this. I really want to be able to save Zephyrus. Saving Zephyrus kind of has to be a must for me right now. But at the same time, this dies whenever it takes damage. I don't really have a choice here. I could go for another Brawl, but I don't want him having another Caligos, really. His weapon is useless at this point, too. Oh, I guess he's going for Cthulhu, huh? Okay, well, that's fine. Here I just have a Reno turn. It is kind of annoying the fact that he had 3 Renas this game, or else he'd be really dead. But at the same time, as long as I have a board, he can't kill me. With Cthulhu. I'm really hoping to draw N'Zoth here. It's one of those cards I'm really hoping to draw. Yeah, I'm also terrified of Cthulhu right now. The weakest means to kill on his board. It's okay. He doesn't draw Cthulhu here. Then as I say, then I steal it with what's it called? You get the card that steals a minion from his deck. Oh, he actually guaranteed the Cthulhu here. I'm dead. If I would have drawn this off, I was fine. Sad face. Oh, I actually can't catch a break today. I can't believe I lost that game. I felt like I was so far ahead. He had really good answers, though, every turn from my board. Maybe I was supposed to slam Lich King earlier. To be fair, I also never drew any of my good anti-control cards. I think I'm greedy here, and I do this. Ooh. Like, Dead Man's Hand is super important, especially for cards like Zephyrus. I just never hit it. Kind of hoping for no top minion draws in the first 2 turns. That's all you get. Okay, so we don't want to hit a taunt minion here. Anything besides a taunt minion. We want bulk up to guarantee hit the Lich King. I mean, unless I draw like exactly Armadillo. So pretty. I love golden Lich King. Such a sick card. Are we playing as the Big Priest? I hate playing against just meta decks so shortly after a new expansion came out. It's really obnoxious. Because Raza Priest is really hard for this deck to deal with. Just in general. Even Big Priest is hard to deal with, theoretically. Especially with this hand. Oh, I'm dead here, by the way. Well, not here, but I'm very, very close to dead. Yep. Yep. That's hitting blood. Actually, that might be worse for me right now. No cap. Best top deck in my deck is Brawl here, by the way. Just because I want a Dead Man's Hand Brawl back into my deck. Do I just... Can I even win this game from here? I don't think I can. I straight up don't think I can win this game from here. That's terrifying. At least the Raptors kind of fuck with his Ruz, but not nearly as much as I'd hoped. Come on. I want to hit more control decks. That's what this deck is designed to beat, not these combo decks. Or, sorry, I want to hit more aggro decks because that's what this deck is designed to beat. I can't English. I meant to play this last turn. Fuck. I can't just play that here, but I have to. Yeah, I have no choice but to do this here. It fucking blows. He puts 14 power on his board, but I needed it to gain life. Actually, it took down exactly 1 health worth of taunts. Oh, that missing that brawl, or missing that Dead Man's Hand turn fucked me up so hard. I meant to play the other one. Whoops. It actually fucked me up so hard. But such a big mistake. I'm praying for no death here. If he has death, I concede. Yeah, if he has a way to kill this, I think I just concede. Oh. This deck is not performing as good as it was. But to be fair, I haven't hit any aggro. I've hit control into high rolled aggro. Okay. Alright, here again, we just do that high roll thing, right? We don't hit Reno or Zephyrus, but we hit a whole bunch of taunt minions. Well, we did that hit a whole bunch of taunt minions thing. I meant to play this first. Whoops. Huge mistake. Fuck, that was actually a huge mistake. I could have killed the blood here. Oh, that was such a big mistake. Oh, I lost myself the game. One. Beautiful. And he hit the token. Beautiful. Okay. So. I think I'd rather this. This is not the best way to play this card whatsoever. But at the same time, I felt like I don't really have a choice in the matter. I think I lose this game. I straight up think I lose this game. I'm so fucking far behind, and I had to burn all my big cards early, which really fucking sucks. Is there room for other big combo cards in this deck? Is it bad that I want to put Cthulhu into this deck? If you're hoping for a board wipe, you should just target your face. That was a mistake. Because if he was hoping for something like, I don't know, Plague or something, he should just targeted his face. Yeah, I feel like Cthulhu must be good, and just gives me an alternate win con against these super grindy control matchups. I think Dead Man's Hand is actually a dead card in the deck. No cap. I don't necessarily think you need good. What did he target with that? Did he target N'Zoth? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, there's a couple cards in here that I think might just be awful because of the circumstance they're in. Yeah. That was an insanely low roll, I feel, no? Fuck, I don't have a way to kill off my own N'Zoth here. The play has to be Zephyrus. Yeah, I have no choice but to do this. I mean, Hysteria is the best answer, but I can't get that off Zephyrus, sadly. Yeah. I wish... Wait, convert, I thought I had to go over to your turn. He high rolled. That's such a bad card here. What the fuck? Hopefully he doesn't have a death here. If he does, I mean, it's kind of whatever. So about to complain about him having both Renews in the top 10 cards of his deck, but he didn't. That's an insane card to hit off your Renew, though. I think this deck has to go back to the drawing board, honestly. I think there might be a better version of this deck. If he hit the Obliterate, I lose the game. Okay. 1-1? Why you always high roll, my guy? I have a dragon. A set left. Oh, I still had Circus Amalgam. Okay. The modern day list of that deck only played 2 Diamond Spellstones, by the way. And he's running an old list. And he high rolled, hitting no 1/1s. Fuck me. I need to hit more cards in general. I just need to have more cards to play. Please tell me you drew all the minions in your deck. No? Okay. How do you stop? Fucking Christ. I roll hit. That high roll's actually kind of insane right now. I wish I would have hit Alex with the Dead Man's Hand, but no, I think Dead Man's Hand is just bad in this deck. Do I need more anti-control cards? No, I think I have to just chalk up every control matchup to a very likelihood of a loss, unless I high roll. At the same time, though, I feel like Boom has to be good in this deck. Because I don't think I'd play Galakrond. I already play enough card draw, I think. Like, I'm perpetually sitting with a hand full of, like, good cards in hand. But thinking about it... fucking N'Zoth might just be bad just because I don't have enough creature types in my deck. Yeah, N'Zoth might just be bad. It reses... Best case scenario, right? Is it reses Scrapyard? Primordial Drake. Armadillo. Scrap Golem. Circus Amalgam. Sword Eater. Best case scenario. Right? And I don't think that best case scenario happens often enough to warrant a spot in the deck. No cap. Okay. He might be running a 1-1 split, but I have a feeling there's another Diamond Spellstone in there somewhere. There's also a very high likelihood he doesn't actually play Death in his deck. Because it's kind of a card that's not meta. But he does play Mind Control. Or he RNG to Mind Control. off of palm readings. Yeah, that seems about right to me. That's a dead card. I have no good way besides Zephyrus to deal with that. Is Old N'Zoth better? I only have three Death Rattle minions, right? 4. If you were him or me. Because right now I'm really fucking tilted. 1/1? You hit the Vargoth where you have one of them dead, but you don't hit the fucking 1/1 that you have 4 of dead. What? I'm getting dicked by RNG. There you go. There's 2 dead minions. I roll the rest of them, why don't you? I'm tilted. I'm super fucking tilted, no cap. Hopefully my 7/7 survives. No. Well, praise Iron Jesus. I lose the game. I also laugh at my pain, it's fine. Fuck, I'm out of water. God damn it. Oh, by the way, I hope you guys have a drink and you're not like me without a drink and sad. Hear me out. I top deck Zephyrus, press my hero power, it goes face, Zephyrus gets me Fireball, and I kill him. Right? It's that easy. That's not Zephyrus. Zephyrus was lethal. I can't do math, fuck me. The deck doesn't really have any direct damage, so I should be fine here. Yeah, Zeph is most likely the last card in my deck. 5 cards left. Currently a 1/3 lethal. He needs to have like a greater healing greater healing potion, or whatever the fuck it's called. The heal 12 for 4. Or just a shitload of heal. Because he played both of his renews. He's played 3 palm readings. He's played 2 spellstones, 1 mass res. Okay, that only puts him up to 8. Oh, do you have the second one? Because that would fucking suck. Why the fuck was that 0 mana? I don't know why that was 0 mana, but okay. Oh, he's actually 1 above dead. Interesting. Or 2 above dead. Or a couple above dead now. Feels bad. Oh, 2 palm reading effects? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm so sad he high rolled that. Tank 7 here for free. I need Zephyrus, man. This game was won with Zephyrus draw. Alright, well. I'm about to be really mad. Never mind. Sorry, I mean, calculated. I knew that was gonna happen. Skilled. That's why you come here, bro. That's some top tier professional gameplay. You'll never see anything like that in a higher level stream because they don't play fun decks. Fucking deserved. If I was him, I'd be so mad. I'd be fucking pissed.